Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent, the sweetness of her breath. Serena.
Hello, my name is Beartrix LeStrange, and this is Serena. This is a free game that just recently came out on, oh, I'm in a chair. That recently came out on Steam, and I figured...
The photo's right there. Maybe I could have another look.
Shut up. I figured, hey, I should play it. So, here I am. Wait, why is...
Serena? Why can't I see you more clearly? Why can't I even remember?
What?
This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors, laughing, giddy as teenagers.
This is more of an exploration game and story-based than anything. I don't mind.
It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were in a magic circle where no sorrow or pain could touch us. My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then.
She's coming back. I can see, like, her hair.
My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. Serena enjoyed spice in our life. I preferred it more bland. We were so different on some points. The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind.
Alright.
This one wobbles. I always meant to do something about that, but somehow never got around to it.
Just never really got to doing... Alright, I guess that's it? Wow, this thing's really pretty. Alright, a vanishing town... Michael Arthate.
So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without all this.
The things that keep us tired. Common sense and other lovely fairy tales. Nephilism, the greatest mystery of the antediluvian world. Right. Volhall Strikes Back, the official hint book. Zombie space dinosaurs from the deep ate my family. I want to read that book. The St. Christopher's School Lockdown. Blind Earth. Pedicutor. Hugs Not Drugs. Searching for a Dynasty. Ode to a Kumquat. What? Encyclopedia Galactica. Dalmar Folklore. Horton hears some unpleasant truths about himself. Nice.
The smell of old books is intoxicating. What happens to wood pulp as it ages gives it that distinctive vanilla smell.
I don't really like the smell of old books. It just smells dusty.
I loved it when we took down one of my favorites and curled up on the bed to read together as the wind howled outside on cold winter nights.
It's not bad.
Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too. A lot of rarities and special editions here. I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No. Of course not.
Necronomicon? The heck is that?
Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too.
Can I look at these other ones? Alright, Encyclopedia for Bosika. Unfortunate Life of a Chocobo Sage. My Bloody Sabbath. How I Learned the Devil's Music. Light and Dark of the Soul. English Grammar for Beginners. So you want to be a purple tentacle. A Night at the Fairy Grotto. Behind the Left-Handed Architect. The Art of Drowning. I want. Carabas, Lesbians, Macabras. Oh, I kind of want to read that. James Kellogg, Portrait of a Serial Killer. What have you done,
Still can't understand. Even the features of her face feel hazy and distant, like remnants of a broken dream.
I'm reading the books. Dream of Snow, Corridor 9. Dagon for Goats in 24 Hours. Crowdfunding, or How I Met Great People and Went Broke.
A lot of rarities and special editions here.
About here. It's over there. About down here. What was down here? The Great Underground Empire, History. One more key card, then I'll ask Susie out how Space Quest...
Somewhere in here, in our private refuge, there must be something that reminds me of her.
I don't care. Out how Space Quest ruined my life. Prominence, a science fiction adventure. 101 incentive uses for a piece of string. That's helpful. A crazy's guide to fortifying your liver. And that's why I'm single, a memoir. Kleptomania.
I miss her so much. How is it possible that I can't remember her face?
Dude, I don't care about your girlfriend's face. Kleptomania, big pockets and better grabs. Life and death of a Kickstarter addict. Power of perseverance. Adventures of a scary bear. Storyteller. The grasshopper lies heavy. Collected works. Weird. Okay.
So many afternoons spent in this armchair.
Come sit with me. I want to talk. And cuddle.
What did we talk about? Damn this fallible memory of mine. The most comfortable spot in the cabin, well, along with the bed, of course. I can imagine her cuddling up to me even now, putting her hand under my shirt. Of course, we made love here, too. There was no place in the cabin we didn't before things deteriorated.
What the heck happened?
The most comfortable spot in the cabin.
Okay.
Well, along with the bed, of course.
Oh, I can't walk? This is more of a poison? Okay. Wait a minute. I loaded this game up earlier just to make sure that things were running right. Now you notice this.
Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we were eating. A curious, sensual thrill.
Not sure if I'm cheating while I'm doing this, by the way.
The table is worn but sturdy, just like our relationship was. Or is. I just don't know anymore. Our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Nice words.
I could tell plenty of stories about this table. To be honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece. The dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many happy occasions, and there were many more to come. Our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I'm guessing I go that. Oh God, go that way. Oh God. Oh my God. Why? What the heck is up with the controls? Seriously. All right.
Sharing meals with a good red wine was one of the great pleasures in our relationship, especially in the intimacy of this cabin. I should probably eat. Can't remember the last time I ate, yet I don't feel hungry. I have more pressing things on my mind right now than culinary exploits.
I thought it was culinary. Whatever.
The stove looks like something from World War I.
Oh, it does.
Considering how basic and ancient the kitchen is, it's a wonder what we managed to do with it from time to time. Well, she mostly.
Feeling peckish, dear?
The stove looks like something from World War I.
There's something right here.
We had such a wonderful time dining in this cabin. Serena loved to experiment with her cooking. Truth be told, not all the cooking she did was a resounding success. We agreed to never attempt doing ravioli again. Considering how basic and ancient the kitchen is, it's a wonder what we managed to do with it from time to time.
I think that was just a repeat.
She, mostly.
There we go. Augustin and Elena came to New York with a... Some of this is in darkness and I can't read it. Can I not do anything? Weird. Okay. Learn more about the table.
I could tell plenty of stories
All right,
about
never
this
mind.
table. To be honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece.
Alright,
The dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many happy occasions. And there were many more to come.
Yes, over here. Whoa, what the heck? Who made that? I could go over there, could go there. Alright, let's go over there. Alright.
This used to be her favorite spot. She used to sit here, put her legs on the table, lean back, and just give me one of her smiles. Those effervescent, incandescent smiles. Once we dragged these chairs out to the lake and scrubbed off all the dust and grime of years. That was a long time ago. For all the charm of furniture like this, something about it reminds me of Ingmar Bergman. Sort of brooding. One of a matching pair, obviously. There was a piece of gum stuck to the underside of this chair back when we bought this place. We just left it there. For all the charm of furniture like this, something about it reminds me of Ingmar Bergman. Sort of brooding.
For some reason it reminds me of... It doesn't remind me of anything, but I have a feeling that either she's dead or... I don't know.
This window never got much attention. Then again, the view isn't nearly as spectacular. Priorities, right? I guess it's covered with grease and grime from cooking, mostly. There's probably nothing out there that I want to see, anyway. All the stuff I care about is inside. Well, except for Serena.
Serena's outside. So yeah, either she's dead or she dumped you, or you dumped her.
I can make out nothing through this window. There was a time long ago that all this disrepair felt oddly homey.
Yeah, sometimes it does.
All the windows are drafty, but like everything else, we just got used to it. We liked it, even. I can make out nothing through this window. I can imagine her cuddling up to me even now. Of course, we made love here, too.
Okay, never mind.
There was no place in the cabin we didn't before things deteriorated.
Okay, so that just seems to be like duplicates in many places. Goes over there, that goes over there, over there, over there. Is that her in the middle? I can't tell. I really can't. Alright, I guess that's it for over here. I don't want to go outside quite yet. True friends stand by each other through any adversary. Okay.
She made this with her own hands. She was really good.
Look what I made, hun, in case we ever need to sweep something under the carpet. See the pattern of yellow squares? It's from this rug I remembered from my nursery. I must have been like 3 or 4, but it always stuck with me.
And no trap door under there, just more creaky floor.
You sure about that? Have you looked under it?
I always resisted the temptation to sweep things under there when it was my turn to tidy up.
The rug's all crooked again. Can you help me straighten it out?
And no trap door under there.
Alright.
Just more creaky floor.
So I could go over there again. I kind of want to go over here. What does this say? Come, love, with peace in your heart, said Niam of the ice blue eyes. Ride with me. Shed your mortal guise. Here is our mount, a snow-white mare. Come, O sin, to my garden's lair. Come to my garden's fair. In the land of youth, ply your art. I can't read. Ours shall be this cycle of days. Ours, our sun and sky and rainbow ways.
Come, love, with peace in your heart, said Niamh of the ice blue eyes. Blue eyes.
Yeah, whatever.
It's based on an Irish folktale. Warrior poet O'Sheen goes to Tirnanog, a Celtic otherworld known as the Land of Youth and Promise.
Okay.
Niamh is of the Fey folk, the fair ones, fairies.
Oh, that's nice.
Weird mix of doggerel and artistry. The elemental imagery is evocative, but the language and structure are a bit quaint. Still, some lines jump out at you. I've always been drawn to things that are kind of both good and bad at the same time. Maybe because that's so like life.
It is like life.
My grandma introduced me to these old legends when I was just a kid, in between stories of what she could still remember of her childhood in the old country. Weird mix of doggerel and artistry. The elemental imagery is evocative, but the language and structure are a bit quaint.
Okay, so that just
Still,
repeats. I'm
some
sorry.
lines jump out at you.
What is this?
Something draws me to this trunk. Is it the memories locked within? Or something else?
So, open it.
We use this trunk to store trinkets and papers, but I can't help thinking there's something of importance inside.
So, open it.
It's too painful. I want to, but not yet.
Oh, God.
We found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love rummaging around those in our early years. Big enough for a lifetime of mementos. We hated guns, so we never had any, even out here. But this would have been a good place to keep one, since it can be locked.
That's nice.
We found this trunk at a flea
Okay.
market. Big enough for a
Oh,
lifetime
what?
of
No, no,
mementos.
no, no, no. I want to leave. Come on. How about... There we go. Alright, so I could go over there. Or over there. Let me go over there. Okay. Let's go over to the clock.
It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the area. I've always loved the hazy afternoon shades of this place. It's deep into summer, so there's a few hours left until it gets dark. The sunlight is so bright here. In other circumstances, this would have been the perfect afternoon for us.
It would have been nice.
There's a crack in this window from a tantrum she threw some time ago. It wasn't the only thing she threw. Not exactly perfect soundproofing.
Did she get mad or something?
The sunlight can be confusing, oppressive, as if pregnant with some ill omen. Or is the stress finally catching up with me?
What the heck is going on with you?
The sunlight is so bright here. In other circumstances, this would have been the perfect afternoon for us.
What's going on with these? What's that?
Comme une évidence, Serena's favorite perfume.
We still have her stuff here.
I've always told Serena that she doesn't need to wear perfume. Her presence is magical enough already. It smells so elegant. There's violet leaf and silk tree blossom, I think. This perfume is perfect for Serena. Why didn't I ever notice?
Because you were too self-absorbed in yourself, I guess. I don't know.
We were happy for a long time, at least I think we were. But as time passed, we fought about every little thing, even this.
Really?
I keep looking at her things, remembering all the good and bad. Depends on how you look at it. Either a wonderful sensory stimulant and aphrodisiac, or a subtle weapon in the mating rituals of Homo sapiens.
All humans fight.
We were happy for a long time, at least
Alright,
I think we were.
What's in
But
here?
as time passed,
I don't care.
these keys are for the cabin and the car.
So pick him up.
If the keys are here, does she have her spare?
Is she still alive?
I should probably stay here in case she doesn't. Did she even have her own spare? We also have a key for the outhouse, but can't be bothered to keep it anywhere other than under that rock next to the thing. No one comes here anyway.
Because it seems like you live in the middle of the woods.
We did have a night prowler once who left a mark inside the outhouse, but we rarely lock it anyway. I never noticed it before, but there's some rust on the ring. Should get a new one. We also have a key for the outhouse,
Alright.
but can't be bothered to keep it anywhere other than under that rock.
Oh
next
my
to the
God.
thing.
Waiting
No one
for
comes here
asylum.
anyway.
Sad. Okay, what's in this one?
They prevent my blood pressure from skyrocketing. Doctor's orders. And Serena's. I'm generally not fond of taking medication. I find it hard to believe ingesting a few chemicals will do me much good in the long run.
I'm kind of with you there.
Don't forget your pill, hun. I know you'd rather not, but you know it's for the best.
Beta blockers. I have high blood pressure.
I've heard about beta blockers.
I'm only supposed to take these before meals.
I've actually heard of beta blockers from a different game, but back then I thought it wasn't real, but now I'm thinking maybe it is a real thing. Beta blockers don't just deal with, like, at least in the game, it didn't deal with, like, the heart and such, it dealt with memories.
Not a big fan of them. They do tend to alleviate my headaches, though.
Oh,
Beta blockers.
okay.
I have high blood pressure.
So it's
There's a strand of blonde hair in the comb.
she has blonde hair, I know that.
Yes. Blonde hair like sun rays. I'm remembering.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with my memory? Did I have a stroke?
Wait a minute. Maybe the character that I'm playing as is a ghost. And the only way to remember about himself is as in to pass on, is to remember about Serena, and once he remembers more about her and gets a firm grip on something, he can finally pass on, I guess. I don't know.
She also had a brush, but I can't see it anywhere. Nor some of her other personal items. It's just a regular comb bought from a supermarket, new enough to still have all its teeth.
Oh, yeah, because they easily break off.
Hers. I used it too, when shaving. There's only an outhouse, and for some reason, whoever erected the rickety thing didn't think to include wall-to-wall mirrors. So, this came in handy. Should I dust for fingerprints? I might if I were in a detective story.
Oh, har har. Kind of breaking the fourth wall here.
After all these years, it permanently smells of her and her perfume.
It's,
The last thing I need now is to see myself in the mirror. I must look awful.
you need to look at yourself in the mirror to make sure you're not a ghost.
There's dust on this, too. It's everywhere. After all these years,
Okay.
it permanently smells of
I
her
don't
and her perfume.
care.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily. The hours I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it. And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp, pure night air and the stillness all around. We lay back, and I gasped when I realized what I was seeing. The luminous starscape, like a vast velvet cloth sprinkled with powdered sugar, like it can only be seen in the countryside. I had tears in my eyes when I turned to you and we kissed, and it felt like the only moment in all of time, or outside time, and ours was the only spark that could ignite the universe. You gave me these moments. You complete me in ways I never knew to dream of. Let me be the one who makes sense of the confusion whenever you feel lost again. We can make our own world against the rest of the world if need be. Together we can silence all the demons, heal all the wounds. I love you. In eternity yours, Serena.
This paper looks really old. I'm sorry.
It's been so long since I said her name out loud. I think that's the moment I fell in love with her, when she told me the soothing sound of her name.
Alright, that's nothing here to tamper with, and then there's this one. Again, nothing to tamper around with. Okay. Bed.
Our refuge from the world. A place of warmth and passion. Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was. Far out.
Funny.
The furniture came with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. A place like this needs some luxury, but without her, there are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head. I feel too restless to sleep right now. I don't sleep well without Serena next to me. Both a blessing and a curse, I suppose.
Especially when you're a ghost.
There are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head.
What's this? Skin Quest. Jenny Stralden shows you her body art. All of it. Language lessons in lingerie with Idiota Erasusta. Meet Lainey Berry up very close and personal. The exotic fringe magnet attracts your eyes. Lesbian goats, myth or reality. Boobtastic interview with Morgan Vellner. I'm terrified of dolphins.
She was special. Contradictory. She didn't mind these. Actually, I think she was into them too.
Wait a minute. February 28th, volume 666. Okay then.
That looks interesting. We can always try it.
Oh, you can see her boobs. I just realized that.
I read it for the articles, of course. Like that one by the guy. That one about the thing.
I like the articles by that one guy that did that one thing. Nice.
I needed some incentive to go check the mailbox from time to time. It's some way through the woods. Something good left in this world. They still make covers like this. Erotic, not obscene. She's beautiful, but what's her obsession with dolphins? I needed some incentive to go check the mailbox from time to time.
Why?
It's some way through the woods.
Why was... God damn it. Why was he so obsessed with it? Or with erotic stuff.
Unlike its sibling, this lamp would last for months.
Oh, that one doesn't work?
We used to keep a pitcher of water and a glass on this nightstand, but they're not here now. We brought the lamps with us when we got this place all those years ago. They were from a garage sale.
You got everything from a garage sale or a pawn shop or whatever.
There's a thick layer of dust and an almost invisible outline where we kept the water pitcher.
Sheesh.
The sun is streaming through the window. No reason to turn this on. It hasn't been long enough for so much dust to accumulate. Has it?
It probably has.
All these metaphors and similes in my head. Light of my life. Make light. Wait, that's another kind of light.
Okay.
For some reason, I always slept on the side of the bed closer to the window. Never asked myself why.
Okay.
We weren't good at housekeeping, always focusing on other aspects of our life together. But the dust does stand out a lot more when Serena's suddenly not here.
That's sad.
I'll dust it off some other time. For some reason, I always slept
Okay.
on the side of the bed. The clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. Chalk this particular purchase up to, every cabin needs one.
It's so friggin' annoying.
The ticking begins to feel homey after a while. The first night was a nightmare, though.
It gets annoying.
Time never mattered much to us while we were hiding from the rest of the world here. As long as we were together and happy.
Too much time.
The clock has always been rather autonomous. No matter how many times we've wound it up, it keeps going out of sync. Actually, I think it might have gone out of sync again.
Hopefully. It would be really creepy if it actually showed the time right now, because it would not make sense with what's going on outside and what's going on outside.
No trusting this clock. I wonder what time it is. As if it mattered.
Try midnight.
The clock has always been rather autonomous. No matter how
Okay.
many times we've wound it up, it keeps going out of sync.
That way. Then that way. What was that creak?
Quite a large armoire for our admittedly Spartan needs. She uses most of it. We all have our skeletons in the closet, but not Serena. She was perfect.
Even Serena probably had skeletons.
I'm not sure why, but I don't feel like opening it. The sole thought of it drains what little energy I have left in me.
What?
Maybe later. There's nothing of interest inside the closet anyway. I'm a casual dresser. No need to change clothes right now.
Oh, God.
Don't think Serena would approve of me making an even bigger mess of the clothes in here. Maybe later.
Okay.
There's nothing of interest inside the closet anyway.
Close. Close. More clothes. Dresser.
She adored all things of nature. I remember her long walks out in the woods. Curiously, we never brought many plants inside the cabin. We were surrounded by so many outside, I guess we were saturated by them. At least I was. Maybe I should have let her bring some plants inside. She liked them a lot.
Most girls like flowers. Some guys even like flowers, so...
A plant is a plant. Beautiful to some, boring to others.
Yeah.
They say these things are alive. If they are, it must be a horrible existence, confined in their own silent, dark world.
Some people like it.
We have much more interesting things than this plant inside the cabin. Like my books.
I already looked at the books.
A plant is a plant.
Okay.
Beautiful. She is fairly religious. Not me. I'm the cold and cynical bastard. But I don't remember that ever being an issue between us.
And then you find out that's the only reason that she left you.
She always thought our relationship was a blessing. God, how I miss her. no longer the cynical asshole, I guess. Her faith came as a surprise to me. She was never prudish about sex, so I just didn't expect it. I guess people simply aren't that predictable. No, I don't want to read right now. Especially not a Bible. I have no need for the words in there. I don't feel like being admonished by a deity right now. No, I don't want to read right now.
Alright.
Especially not a Bible.
So what's up with the lamp here?
For some reason, light bulbs wouldn't last long in that lamp. I never looked into it. 2 days, 3 days tops, and bam, a brand new light bulb would burn out.
Really?
Whenever her lamp didn't work, Serena would come by my side to read. A few moments later, she would lay her head down on my chest and fall asleep.
That's so adorable.
The only reason this lampshade gathered less dust than the other one was that we had to keep putting new bulbs in this one. Because of a wiring problem or whatever, this one always starts smelling sharply of metal after being on for a while.
Ugh.
Considering what a strong odor of metal this one gives off when in use, I guess we were lucky never to have an accident. The only reason this lampshade gathered less dust than the other one was that we had to keep putting new bulbs in this one.
Alright. I'm wondering if maybe this changed? It has.
The guy who snapped this, our host,
Wait a minute.
my love.
You
We don't have a lot of photos
You should
of ourselves
remember
as
her
a
now.
couple, so this one is quite important.
The picture. Music. Maybe she's outside?
Why? We might just as well stay here. I should really stay. I'm so tired anyway. I prefer the darkness inside right now. There's nothing for me out there. This door has been creaking for years. One of the many things I promised I would fix.
It's starting to get a bit creepy. Wait.
I have this gut feeling that I shouldn't leave just yet.
Why not?
There's nothing for me out there.
Oh god. Okay. I just saw that. And I'm thinking maybe there's a story behind it. Or not.
How long has it been, I wonder? I can't tell. And I miss her so much. That ticking, it never stops.
No, it doesn't.
I've wasted so much time in my life. Did I ever take a break to show her how much I truly cared? Actually, I think it might have gone out of sync again.
Come on. What am I supposed to do now? Come on. Look in here?
Is there anything worse than beautiful memories turning to dust?
Maybe.
I feel like I don't even have the strength to lift the lid.
Oh, come on.
What once gave me so much joy now fills me with unbearable sorrow. We hated guns,
Alright,
so
so-
we never had it. We found this
Oh,
trunk
God.
at a flea
Come
market.
on, shut up.
We used to love rummaging around those in our early years.
Okay, so you obviously remember your wife, girlfriend? I don't know.
It's different. But that just... It can't be different.
Why not?
Am I going mad? Somehow she looks sadder than I remembered. Could I really have been so wrong about that night? The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera.
I don't
It
care.
was a different world back then.
Alright. So now that we know who the girlfriends or wife or whatever looks like, can we go outside?
Come sit with me. I want to talk. There's something I have to tell you.
I think I'm doing this right.
I have been trying, and believe me, I've been trying so hard.
I almost have it. What was she trying to tell me? The most comfortable spot in the cabin. Well, along with the bed, of course.
Come on. Books?
Someone said, work and love are the only things that ever really happen to us. Was it Freud or Marilyn Monroe?
I don't know.
Did I let my work destroy my love? Writing was so all-consuming for me, yet I made so little headway in all this time.
Did it just get darker?
I want to hurl the whole damn lot into the lake, or just tear at the pages until the wind sweeps them away. Some of these started in mildew long ago. Nothing gold can stay. Frost. Oh, those words, those damn words. My whole life's been consumed by them. Now I have none left to say. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Getting angry.
Torture myself trying to remember.
Because you love her still.
I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much.
No, don't say that.
All of these pathetic souvenirs
You
from our
are...
relationship, they're
Oh.
all lies.
I heard the clock chime again.
That incessant noise. I should smash this useless antique to pieces right now.
Getting angry. Stop it.
It can't keep the time for 5 minutes straight. Chimes completely at random and never stops making that infernal noise. But hey, guess who thought it was so cute?
God, he's gone mad.
This thing has caused me more sleepless nights than I care to remember. No wonder I'm going crazy. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember? Too upset to even think straight. I hate her. All of these... I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Are you kidding me? Did I do something wrong? Don't say these things. Oh God. Okay,
The jewelry box. What is it doing here?
I sit here on the train, taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I see the smiling couples on their way to new adventures and think, that used to be us. We had joy and laughter and friends once, but a memory is not the thing itself. You're very good at letting things you don't want to face slip off you. You continue as if nothing has changed, lost in your own lifeless world. Words and dreams may be enough for you. You know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon. I question how I once saw things. How much of what I thought we had were my own feelings, and how much of your manipulation. Because you are so very good with words, aren't you? You knew how to use them when we met, and for the longest time, I went along with the romantic whirl you conjured up around our shabby, isolated existence. Oh, it took me long enough to see it for what it was. And there were these moments that you swept me off on foolish flights of fancy, when I threw myself into your fantasies. You wove your spell, plying me with your magic and with wine in equal measure, and I was taken in like the lost little girl I was. Do you realize all the pain you've caused me? They say if you have to ask whether someone loves you, you already know the answer. Protestations to the contrary can no more convince me any more than I can make my own mother or father draw breath again. Your aloofness tells a different story. I no longer know what you're thinking. With my parents gone and with your refusal to even accompany me in my time of need, something broke. Or maybe it happened long ago, but I never saw it so clearly before, even after everything. I don't make you feel comfortable? Really? That's all you have to say? I won't waste any more life waiting for things that'll never come. Of course, that's what you expect me to do. Play the good wife so no one will laugh at you for being the failure you are, to shield you from the truth of your existence. Lost in your books and vapid verse, blithely drifting into the mists of time, as if not even a footnote, when you could be raking at it if you'd only used your words for anything other than personal indulgence. You talked and talked about your path, the winter blueness of my eyes, all that nonsense. And the years rolled by, the seasons came and went, on, you pursuing your dreams that will never be, lost in your damned words, looking for clues you'll never find. I'm sure you're doing it even now with your rotting books. You took the best years of my life and gave only empty words in return. We've gone as far as we can, and something's got to give. Us.
Kidding me?
Is this where she kept her secrets? I should take a look inside. Where to put it?
What?
It's just a bunch of schmaltzy junk. A shrine to naivety. I don't see anything else of value. I should just destroy this useless junk. But not even the venom inside me gives me strength. Why torture myself trying to remember?
You're fucking kidding me.
All the real color faded from it long ago. It must be full of dust mites. I should burn it.
Oh, it's pretty.
I told her the rug was fine work, like I know anything about handicrafts. But it's what the Empress wanted to hear, wasn't it? I'm too upset to even think straight.
God, why?
Sit down. We need to talk.
When did it go so wrong? This was supposed to be a... We weren't supposed to fight here.
You just don't get it, do you? You never do.
I hate her so much. It's like looking into my own soul right now. Did I see shadows move? No. Just my imagination. It's like the whole world is against me. Even my mind is playing tricks on me. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Wait a minute. I just realized something. That clock in there is a little bit slow. Or else my real clock that I have here is a little fast. I wonder why it always goes off and out of sync.
I couldn't care less about this damn thing. This armchair. This is where we had that talk. That damn...
I've been trying so hard, but we lost something along the way. Did you get my letter? Will you just listen to me for once? God, you're always... Wait, where are you going? Don't walk away from me.
Why torture myself trying to remember?
What happened?
I tried to be charitable with her, but what did it get me? Honestly, she could rarely carry a tune, so her humming habit got on my nerves. My wife has no indulgence given except what comes to her from heaven. We eat little, we drink less. This earth breeds not our happiness. William Blake. Never those dry, blackened omelets again. Good riddance. I'm too upset to even think straight.
Yeah, you are.
She actually threw this at me once. She could have killed me. That's how the bedroom window got that crack.
Really?
Here's your stupid omelet.
Oh my god.
Heavy damn thing. Cast iron.
She's a friggin' strong girl. Those things are super heavy.
I hate her so much.
Oh my god. Why can't I go over there now? And I can't look at this thing, so... Maybe he got drunk or something?
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I feel like throwing this chair through the window. But that would just make me even angrier. Her favorite chair, huh? I should just smash this thing to pieces. It's wobbly and off balance, just like she was. Especially that night. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Hey, there's...
Why torture myself trying to remember?
God. Leave?
A part of me still thinks she'll forgive me and come back. But I've lost all hope now. Do I deserve to be forgiven? What about all the things she did and all the things she said?
Words and dreams may be enough for you, but you know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon, because I've had enough.
I'm too upset to even think straight.
God. Okay, what about these erotica?
I couldn't care less about the damn thing now. Maybe I should have a look at the contact pages. Her and her damn spice. Wow, two can play at that game. Serena thought she was so special, always trying to make our sex life edgy and exciting. Now I can see she was just afraid of admitting how bland and boring she really was. I hate her so much.
Why are you torturing yourself like this?
The stains on this bed suddenly make me mad. Angry even. Why must life always end up so sordid and hateful? I'm not crawling in there. I'm too riled up for that, and it's just not dark enough anyway. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our... It feels darker by the minute, but the sun is still high in the sky. Or is it? I feel so turned around. It can't be happening.
Why are you hurting yourself?
No, I can still see even if the light is going. I'm not turning it on. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Why are you torturing yourself about this?
It's finally sinking in. She's not coming back. Nothing in this cabin will ever change again unless it's by my hand. How could I be so inconsiderate? Did this stupid lamp destroy my marriage?
What?
I will fix it. In case she comes back. I haven't got any bulbs on me, and I didn't bring any tools. Wait, what am I thinking? Why am I worrying about a stupid lamp? Why torture myself trying to remember? I should tear all her filthy, disease-ridden clothes apart and burn them.
Ah!
Everything she wore, just to lure me in. Not even these violent impulses give me the strength I need to open the armoire. What is wrong with me? I'm too upset to even think straight. It's just a book. What good will reading a fairy tale do me?
Maybe to some people it's not a fairy tale.
God has never been there for me when I needed comfort. Why would he want to go out of his mysterious ways to help me now? I hate her so much. Stupid, feeble-minded woman with her silly, menial things. It was she who didn't deserve me. I wouldn't waste my intellect on this sublunary distraction. She probably cared more for this plant than she cared for me.
I disagree.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Why torture yourself?
She once told me how I supposedly used words to fool her somehow, but what did she think this stuff was? Natural? How was I supposed to react when she used this anyway? She knew I loved her. It's not like we have to say it over and over again. The smell of this disgusts me. So many lies, so much deceit. She probably left it here just to spite me. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. How could I have been so blind? Her vanity, always fixing her hair before bed, doting on her hair like a child. But I'm being unfair. Would I have wanted her to be some frump? I'm too angry to even care. All she cared about was herself all along. Her needs, her feelings. That's all that ever mattered to her. What about mine?
Dude, now you're just being a dick.
Why torture myself trying to remember? I can't even bear to look at my face. She's really done a number on me. She never descended to criticizing my looks, though. Even when we fought, even when my hairline started going. But it was a sore point for me. My thoughts are all over the place. Get it together, damn it. I'm too upset to even think straight.
Where are you going? Oh, that's rich. Just run away.
I just needed to blow off steam, to be somewhere else, just for a while. But I can't even remember what we argued about.
Yeah, I have a feeling he got drunk.
Unless she was the one who left.
Well, she said that she was going to take a train.
I hate her so much.
Waiting for asylum. I don't get that. What's the letter? Hey, nothing else here.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Changeable man, innocent wretch, who was it made the first overtures, named love unending as time endures. Even as we rode across my father's realm, the mystic sea burnished thy poet's helm. Know this, scribe it in thy final sketch, spell thy love without fault to the fay, or ends thy life with fleet of mortal clay. Is changed.
Changeable man, insolent wretch. Ha ha, sounds like Serena, all right. Her father's realm. She was a daughter of the Celtic sea god Manannán. What was it? Maclur? Scholars say Niamh's divine father, Manannán, was of an elder race even more ancient than the Tuatha Danann.
Sure.
I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
She's really unhappy.
She's angry now. Part of me realizes I should be more shocked by this, but for some reason, I just feel numb, beyond it. She was lying to me and manipulating me all the time. Why did I let her do that? I'm the one who should have been scowling. She played me like a harp and made me look like a complete idiot. Why torture myself trying to remember? I tried to flush these a long time ago, but someone noticed, as if she cared about my impotent life.
Completely forgot about these pills.
High blood pressure? What a load of bull. I've never felt better in my life.
I'm sick and tired of having to pamper you like a baby. Fine, I hope you have a great, lonely time at the hospital. Yes, go ahead and empty the whole salt shaker on your meal. I hope you choke.
Oh, God.
She was always yammering about the salt, feigning concern about my blood pressure. Should have emptied this into her lying throat till she vomited.
Ugh.
If she were here, I'd rub salt into her wounds, all right, just like she's rubbed salt into mine. I hate her so much.
What about the pepper?
Truth is, I could have used this spice to get some of her abominations down my throat. She never had any sense for balancing a meal. It was either spicy hot or cringeworthy bland. I was used to much better fare before my family fell on hard times.
Oh, no.
Almost empty. So typical of you, Serena. Not one limit. Sunlight. Birdsong. Nothing feels worse when there's no hope. No chance of anything. The light is so dim here. Makes me want to chop down every tree outside.
Don't do that.
There's only a limited window of opportunity for everything. And I wasted mine.
Oh. Didn't even realize about that.
I remember how happy these made her. She smiled. That wonderful smile.
What are those?
I must have gifted these to make amends or something. Or did I? Did I ever gift her anything?
Oh, are those earrings?
She loved her trinkets more than she loved me. Right? All of these...
Okay.
Her wedding ring or mine? But what is it doing here? Oh, please, no.
Yeah.
It's hers. I can't believe she would just leave it here. Where the hell is she? No. It can't be true.
Yeah, she basically said, I'm leaving, yeah. Goodbye.
No. No, I didn't do it. I need to wake up from this nightmare.
Looking all more? Oh no. What is that? Oh my god.
You realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen. But no, we couldn't help
Oh my god.
My God.
moving it now.
What is
The bulldozer
this?
is coming any minute.
It can't.
Don't
It
worry,
isn't.
it's all covered.
How did it happen?
There's much time
I
here.
can't remember.
Think they will buy it after
What
all
the
this?
fuck?
Fire will do
It's
it.
already rotten beyond recognition. But how much time has passed?
Give me the kerosene.
It's dry and withered.
You killed her?
A body takes at least weeks to... How long has it been?
Do you realize how
I
stupid
can't even remember how I did it.
I took measures to ensure
Maybe I didn't. Do I have brain damage?
I couldn't help you now.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
Uh,
Don't worry.
uh,
It's not
oh,
time
what was it?
here. Fire will do it.
Oh my god. Oh, go over there. I need to see the photo. I.
Dead, worm-eaten wood.
What? Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
My face. What's happened to my face? Is this my punishment? It's like looking into a mirror.
Don't worry.
I've just been slowly rotting inside all along. Until I took her life. I am a demon. A destroyer. Impure.
What? There's shadows. These pictures have changed. Oh, shit.
Do you realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen. But no, you couldn't help your damn self. We can't risk moving it now. The bulldozers are coming any minute.
Fire will do it.
Do you think they will buy it after all this time? It's been months since you...
Don't worry. It's all covered. He spent much time here.
Fine. Give me the kerosene.
What? You're good? What? What? No, 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 no. Let me out. What?
Oh, shit. You forgot your... Fuck. It was so stupid to leave it. Why did you do that?
Ed, are
Calm
you
down.
kidding me?
I couldn't bear to wear it any longer. It's in a safe place. We'll pick it from the ashes.
No, not like this. Please,
I can't get out.
no. Oh, please, let me go.
I'm shaking. This game is dedicated to our dear friend Serena Nelson, who graciously allowed us to use her name and likeness. And that was Serena. I'm shaking. That was kind of unexpected. I figured that he was a ghost, and that something happened to his wife, girlfriend, whatever. I thought that she was leaving. I had a feeling that she was dead. But I did not think that he murdered her. Holy shit. That was... Holy shit. I'm still kind of freaked out by it. Okay. I'm gonna head out now. I hope you guys are having a better day than I am. If not, please go make it a good one. Try not to murder anyone while you're doing it though, okay? Please? Thank you. And I'll see you guys next time. With whatever game that I might play. See you guys. Bye. Oh, and yeah, don't kill anyone. Don't burn down someone's house while you're in it. Please. Or not while you're in it. Definitely not that. That's a suicide. Whatever. See you guys.